And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. All right, ready to get underway. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Got the bat going too soon and strike two. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting second, right fielder Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now. Ball to strike. It's through for a hit. Soto gets it back in quickly. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. Bellinger up to hit.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nip.
Nice grab. There's one. And two. What a play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Base hit and a run comes in.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And that one finds its way through. So that's two straight two-out hits. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a bouncer. Polanco. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
Ball two.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Lined into left center, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ball two.
Liner snagged at first.
You're out.
Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Both Bichette up to the dish. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. He circles the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
So two down. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Grounds one to short. Fires over to first. That ends the frame. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And stepping in for New York, Ryan McMahon.
Circle change. Low outside.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Change. Low middle.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So up next, Jose Caballero. And that one clips the corner.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
High outside.
Next pitch is outside.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one down.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Man at first, one away.
Inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And the slider just misses.
Low outside.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball. McMahon off of first with two away. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. Two on now with two away. Here is Aaron Judge. Close but called a ball. And now 3-1. Catcher challenges, and this could be a big momentum swing. Wow, that one just clipped the zone. The call is overturned. Huge call there. So they still have both challenges. 2-2 now. Swing and a bouncer towards third. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. The 1-2. Base hit center field. And a good start to the inning. Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. The 1-2. Now one missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just it's like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Luis Robert now drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, head first slide, and he's safe. And it's 3-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it's going to be Tyrone Taylor. Man at second. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's two down. Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The 1-1.
Ball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one to first, and that chance handled. Takes it himself. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
That's off the mark, and it's 3-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 1-1 now. Right side, hard hit. Polanco takes it himself. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Ben Rice gets him to chase after that one.
Low outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a foul ball.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
In the dirt, blocked to second, and it gets back in. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hangs out to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger.
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Bo Bichette now at the plate.
Ball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Soto aboard here at first with nobody out. Just missed. That one hammered left field. That's got a chance. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 2 down, nobody on. And misses inside. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Swings through that.
Circle change. Low outside.
On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Slight.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Ground ball right side. Base hit! They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That misses. 2 and 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Popped in the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Oh, I'm scratching my head right there. I just don't understand how you get thrown out on a relay when you're tagging from third base. Maybe the hamstring's hurting, maybe the knee, I don't know.
Bichette. And the inning is over. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for New York, Marcus Semien. The 1-1. On the ground right side, and he can't come up with it. The flip, the throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out. Man at first, nobody out. And next is the designated hitter, Mark Vientos. Here's a 1-1. This one in the air right field, and there's 1 down. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. The 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Stays alive. 2-2. Runner goes again. Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming around third is Semien. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. 1 out. Runner at second. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Line drive, base hit. Now a long throw home. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. And they lead by 1 out, man at first. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. The 2-1. And delivers outside. This one in the air center field. Grisham on the move. And he hauls it in.
Up next.
So the lineup flipped over. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Ball to strike. The pitch. On the ground right side. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. They get 2 runs on 3. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
4-seam fastball, low outside.
Outside.
4-seam fastball, high inside.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
4-seam fastball, high outside. Please watch out for foul ball.
And that misses. Ball 2.
4-seam fastball, high inside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. There's the strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Tosses to first, and the Yanks go quietly. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. The 1-1.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one almost got him. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Grisham ranging back to the warning track, makes the catch. So digging in, Bo Bichette. 2-1 now. This one smoked on its way out of here.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here is Marcus Semien. Here's a 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one almost hit him. That's ripped into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Polanco around second. Coming home. The relay to the plate. And he's out.
You're out.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score from first base with less than 2 outs unless you can pretty much walk across the ditch. And to get thrown out like that really throws.
Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Leading off, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Low outside.
On the ground to third. Bichette whips it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Low outside.
Fastball almost got him there.
Change. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
In the air, right field. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Line drive, knocks it down. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. So here's Robert now. Ball to strike. Chopper to second. Chisholm. Throw to first is in time. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Yankees catcher now. Off to the Wells. Check swing, and he went. Going to count 1 and 2.
High middle.
fights it off. He'll see another.
Circle change. Low middle.
Just missed.
Four seam fastball. High middle.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Slider. Low inside.
No question about this one. It's out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 6-2. And here comes the Mets manager.
Four seam fastball.
Number 30.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
Weaver.
And it's through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next.
Circle
Here comes
change.
Cody Bellinger.
Left fielder,
Low inside.
Cody Bellinger.
And 1-2.
Part of the order coming
Low
through
inside.
now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The Yankees
Circle change.
looking to rally.
Low outside.
1-2. And Belly goes down on strikes.
Up next.
He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it
Circle
goes
change.
just foul.
Low outside.
Up the middle. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Four seam
And now it's
fastball.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Outside.
That one finds the zone.
Circle change.
That's strike 2.
Low middle.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score easily. It's 6-3. Robert hustles it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Ben Rice getting ready to hit.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No bet.
Base hit into the outfield. 1 runs in, around second, on his way to third. Here comes Stanton. The relay to the plate, the tag, and he's safe. And it's 6-5. 1 out, runner at second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he baits it. Everyone's safe.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Circle
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Circle change. Low outside.
Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Jose Caballero in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So it's
For the Yankees.
bottom of the 7th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. And a 1-1. That one way inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Juan Soto now. On the ground, 2 ball. Fired to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now the third baseman, Bo Bichette. 2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And next for New York, Jorge Polanco. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started. This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Bichette around third and headed home. The relay, he will score. Up by 2, it's 7-5. Now it's Marcus Semien. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Ready to begin the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Good eye in that spot.
Circle change. Low inside.
Got it. And one away.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So back to the top of the order, and here is Trent Grisham.
Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Cutter. Low inside.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And he strikes out the side. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. That one found hard the other way. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Chopped to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. So a man at first. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Luis Robert. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Oh, man, their 4th double play of the day. 2 gone.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Here's Francisco Lindor. And a 1-2. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for New York, Aaron Judge.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Fastball for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Judge rips that one. And foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Low middle.
Payoff pitch. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Around first, digging for two. The throw in. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And here comes Bellinger. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score, and they cut the lead to two. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well done. Narrows the deficit.
Here comes the skipper. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Brooks Raley.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
2-2. Base hit into right center. Bellinger on his way home, and it gets by him. The run comes in to score from second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Long throw to first. Now one gone in the ninth. So now with one away and a man at second. And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. The 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
So the tying run at second. And that's ball four. And the go-ahead run is on base.
For the Yankees, third baseman.
Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Paul Goldschmidt. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one.
Circle change. Low outside.
On the ground, a short could be two. Lindor on to first. Yankees with only one out remaining.
For the Yankees,
Sweeper.
number 14, Ahmed Rosario.
Sinker. Middle outside.
This could end it. And that's down and away. Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. What a stop. Jumps, throws, and that is the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the eighth at home. Come out in the ninth, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
And a final 8-7. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.